Audio is always memes. Oops.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. All right. Well, welcome everyone to the closing run here. We're doing some RE6 New Game Plus Leon. Both Rack and I. Hey, you've seen Rack a whole lot. Hope you're not tired of him. But yeah. I guess nothing to do but get into it here.
I just need you to get us set up here, this session.
Yep.
Good luck, have memes. There will be plenty of memes. This is Resident Evil.
Oh, not continue. Let's try that again. Nope. Alright, so we start Leon right from the start. Amateur difficulty, I'll be playing as Helena because she's better. Private partner join. And it is actually faster to do attack reaction because there's some strats that would make that a bit faster for lowering DA, but we're gonna just not really worry about that. So, time starts now, actually. Sorry, there's no real way to do it.
Okay. It's easier to do it when you're doing solo, but not so much when it's co-op and you're waiting on like server like lag and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really, time starts when that loading text pops up. But too busy talking. Forgot to say that. So the first 9 minutes or so of this run, it's going to be a bunch of walking. Not a whole lot going on. There will be one, two piece of tech.
It's hard to explain. If I don't tell you at the cathedral, you may not believe me.
Leon's run starts out
You're going to tell me everything
compared to the
the
others.
cathedral. Deal?
Deal.
Yep. Second longest, and it's not second by very much, is Chris. And then both Jake and Ada are closer to an hour.
Rack, if you can say hi.
I've only ever done a single single player.
Rack, if you can just say hi quick.
Hello.
You see Elena?
Is my mic like super quiet?
You see one of them, aim for the head. It's your best bet.
Got it.
This is where the reception was gonna be. This is where the reception was gonna be. They'd all be here eating dinner right now if...
So I really don't like how
You think anyone
you
survived?
have to walk in these areas. And then the next section is like
I
you
hope
run,
so.
but not quite the full sprint that you can do later in the game.
I can't believe this is happening again.
Uh-huh.
It's just like Raccoon.
The Raccoon City incident.
Yeah.
You were
Pretty
one
much there'll be a
survivor.
spot with,
We're going to
we'll take an elevator ride, and then
We're going
after
to this
that we can
cathedral
start
of yours.
running properly.
But if you really did have a hand in this, you can kiss your freedom goodbye.
I know. What was that? What was that?
Only
It's
one way
some
to find
dude.
out. Let's go. Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Three chairs will we trip over. Well, there's one. Okay, at least we got a little jog going now.
I think I'm trying
You
to
just
see if I
put it
can
against
push
me.
you
Went out
through
the
that
back.
through that cutscene. Moved you a little bit.
If only. Yep. And I think this is the same as RE5. There's a bunch of one character, like when you have partner doors like that, the main character, which in this case is Leon, will always be on the left. Helena will always be on the right. And this game is sort of designed around Leon being right-handed, or the primary character being right-handed, the secondary being left.
Scared.
That makes sense, yeah.
turn the lights
whichever.
off?
Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Keep whichever one sounds better. I couldn't tell you.
I know I've been having audio issues the entire marathon, so it might be better to keep the Eagles.
There we go. Get muted, son.
Hello, everybody. I'm here. Don't worry. We're all
I
good.
never know what to expect around here.
I believe we should have all our sound issues ready to go, so
Just stay close.
if there's any, just let me know in chat and I will take care of them. The doubling of the dialogue should be gone too.
Yeah, also, we are playing on New Game Plus, meaning, like, throughout the game you can get skill points to unlock skills like additional firepower, infinite weapons, and stuff like that. We'll be changing skills a little bit throughout the run, but for the majority we're going to be using an infinite magnum.
Yep. And this part's just waiting for him to do his thing. So, pop some balloons here. And so one thing you saw me do right there is a way to kind of shoot faster. You can just swap shoulders, and as fast as you can swap, you can pull the trigger, basically. There's also a way to do it with weapon switching,
Yep.
which I think Raph just tried
I'd rather
a
do
little
it with
bit there.
weapon switching. So that if you mess up on it, you can accidentally shoot a different weapon. Like I did a few shots with my handgun.
Yep.
You alright?
Yeah, and normally, so you can actually rearrange the order your weapons are in this menu here. And so you put like the handgun and the AR or something next to the Magnum. That way, like you're switching to something that, like, who cares if you're wasting ammo for the most part. I will be planting a remote bomb here.
We'll need to get the
Because
elevator
it will
working to
boost
get there.
us to a cutscene in a
But I
moment.
work here. I've got the keys. Once we're in, we can take my car.
Let's find your daughter and get out of here. Thank you. Let's find your daughter and get out of here.
Being
Liz,
right
is that you?
about.
Liz, is that you?
And now I get to do this.
There's not much you can do in this place. You just kind of need to entertain yourself
And with the other hand.
random things.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, okay. You get in front of him. If you can.
Alright, we're both in front of him. Good.
No,
You
he
can get
pushed
in
me
front
out
of this
the way.
guy. He will push you further along.
Careful. Careful.
Right. So here, as Helena, it's very important to have either a first aid spray or this remote bomb trigger equipped. Because Helena will automatically
Leon does as
aim
well.
here. And it
Yeah.
just... Oh, it doesn't? Okay. Yeah, that will just hinder your movement. And, so yeah, so that's the way around that.
They already got out. They already got out. They're waiting for us at home. The underground parking lot.
So we're almost done with
Yeah,
this
you can
forced
actually do some
walking.
running.
The elevator is up ahead. Hopefully it still works.
There are other modes, like for the board it's just amateur and no hope. Everything else in the middle is kind of the same, I believe.
Yeah, pretty much like normal, just
Let's get this
your
out of the way.
DA can get a little higher and things do a little more damage. Like, there's nothing interesting in the extra difficulty until
We're here.
No Hope. Because in No Hope, you actually can't use any skills at all.
Whee! Oh, he didn't get into the trigger. He just took damage for nothing.
You were on my side, and then you teleported back. That's lame. Like, you were right in front of the elevator on my
I was
side,
like
so I was
maybe
like,
a few
alright, cool,
pixels away from
cutscene.
actually getting the trigger.
Wow. Alright. And that's the lovely desync that this game has. Now it's time to actually be able to run, once we can get out of this elevator.
Well, get used to it. It's either them or us.
Why did this have to
And
happen?
they don't hesitate.
Why did this have to happen? I don't think we're alone in here.
I figure with Leon going through a lot of this stuff in the past, he'd probably know to avoid elevators.
Right? I get to watch a cutscene, and I think
I
Rat
was
gets
in
to
a
still
cutscene as
run
well.
there. Oh, that's one. Okay. There was a few spots like this. Maybe this is the one
That's our cue to get
where whoever's in front will trigger the cutscene, and the other person can continue running. Okay, maybe neither of those are it. But there are some of those. The only one I can think of off the top of my head is that
Yeah.
laser
That'll be
hallway.
later on in the game where one person will be stuck in a cutscene, the other one's running forward.
Oh, and when you're chasing fake Ada and she's throwing the smoke bombs, like up by Chris, it happens there as well.
He said it was some sort of fog. He said it was some sort of fog.
A bit of a trick when you're opening these doors slowly. As it's opening, if you hold the aim button, you can regain control of your character sooner.
Yeah,
Yep, so we just saw Rat do that there a bit.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh no, you keep going. I need to burn you. Nope, never mind.
No,
Well, it might have got you out of that cutscene.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
because that man dies now. Like this, I speedrun a lot of games. This one is one that I'm not gonna say like don't take super seriously, but if I'm in a run and like a zombie hits me, it must die. I was like, all right, I'll take the time loss so I can kill this guy that hit me.
I mean, it's mandatory.
I wonder if there are any survivors. I wonder if there are any
Can't have
survivors.
that disrespect.
Wrong way.
Can I
Hello,
jump in here?
Yeah.
Alright,
Go for it.
so we have just a little bit over 2 hours left of the marathon. Do you think we can hit that $500 mark for the Trevor project?
I think we can.
And remember, any
Pretty
donations
close.
will get entered into that gift card giveaway for Quokka mouse pads. And I have to say, they do look pretty
Use
good.
that trigger finger
And
ready.
if you want to order from them, you can use code FTLG for 15% off of your order. And also check out our designs too.
All right. Yeah, let's get to 500, everybody. We know we can do it.
We're so close. We can do it. So, this part is basically just a kill count to progress.
I don't know about you, but I'm getting like extreme lag.
And
There's so many.
oh boy,
Can't take them all.
I hope RE6 doesn't pull a Capcom online.
Like, I'm shooting and then
Style
it's like a
footage.
solid second before the enemy just flies away.
Oh jeez.
This is some pretty tight security for a college campus. It's open! Get out of there! Now!
Cool. God, that is so much faster as Leon, because you could just shoot that. Helena, you have to do a QTE there.
You want me to get the key and you go ahead, or?
I think probably, yeah, because you're going to be able to get in better than me, because you're slightly in front. Keep that in for you. Where'd you come from? I don't understand that. Let's see if we can get this one.
Yep, that definitely. Normally I'd be in a cutscene right now, but
Cool.
he hit me with a flame grenade, which took me right out of it.
Well, I made the
Ow.
mistake of not being close enough, so it didn't get me. It didn't get me out of it.
Take a right up ahead.
Yeah, so we'll see that
Take a right up
flame
ahead.
grenade cancel a couple other times
You're almost there. Keep running.
in chapter 2, really, and then there's
Not
are
that
there
I
any
can think
more
of.
after? I don't think there's actually any more after.
Are you sure?
I get to sit here and do nothing while Raph does all the work.
No, nothing. Should we hotwire it?
I got a bunch of QTEs, and Elena did literally nothing here.
Back up. It's clear behind us. Back up.
Yep. And even in the next two major QTE sequences, the first of them I do like 2 QTEs, the second one I just defend Leon. So no QTEs again. I'm quite alright with that.
Made it off campus. Now we just gotta get through town.
There's a specific skill that I know I'll at least be putting on later on that helps, like with some QTEs where you have to like spin the sticks or press a button a whole bunch to fill up the meter. There's a skill called Breakout that helps with that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit!
Yep. Yeah, it'll make him fill up faster, with the stick spinning, or sometimes it just does the QT for you.
We need another way hanging in there. We need another way to the cathedral.
Either way,
Found an underground
it's
route
nice.
that may be safer.
The sewers, huh?
Leon.
Great.
Leon.
Leon. I like what little stutter she does.
Let's get moving. We don't have much time. Let's get moving. We don't have much time.
Cut out for us.
Now, this sewer section's not like the worst, but I swear this part of the game hates me in particular
Leon.
because
Leon.
learning this game, I've had
We'll get a contact laser in there. Be
not
just
runs like
tracking
completely
your
die, but I have
movements, but be
been
careful.
killed in this area where I really don't think I should have been killed. Yep.
By the train? Yeah, the train sucks.
It's funny is
So we'll have
if you
one more
actually
instance
time
of it.
that button press right when you get hit by the train, you can get hit by the train and not die. I've seen it happen in a Souls Persona run. I think
They've done basically everything there
Yeah.
is to do in this game.
like I think I've seen them. It only happened to them once. And in
The meaniest campaign by far is Chris's, though. So much meme potential
so say
there.
in a single solo run of this, you'd actually like restart from a checkpoint here to get your AI partner closer.
Leon.
Yep. Yeah, there's quite a lot of that. In solo. There's a
How's that for
one. Well,
Line's out too.
really? Okay.
Yes, there is.
There's a zombie in that dark corner. Wasn't it? Yeah, so there's, I think, 2 spots in the Leon co-op run where you do a checkpoint restart to bring your
on my lucky day?
partner closer, and one is because of an out of bounds.
Oh,
That,
are you fucking serious? I got grabbed. We're gonna get hit.
Oh, did you get grabbed?
Yep. I apologize for the cursing there, but I haven't been grabbed by a zombie just since starting running this game.
Those zombies there can be jerks. Sometimes they're hard to avoid, and I notice it is different on co-op versus solo too. Like how easily one person gets grabbed.
This is a nightmare.
I got blocked by one completely.
Look out! Train!
Yeah. Well, as long as you didn't get grabbed, you just run to the other side.
At least made it through there, just a little slower.
It's all good.
It's locked. But I could open it. It's locked.
Bad zombie.
But I could open it from the inside.
Like
Boost me up. Have a
down?
look around in there. Boost me up on
Just
top.
don't leave me behind. Just don't leave me behind.
I hate trying to get back to this door as Helena because it forces your camera forward in here.
Helena.
And, oh, I forgot to put on a first aid spray. This is another auto aim spot for Helena.
Helena.
But yeah,
Helena.
so it makes trying to turn around and get to that door a little irritating.
Oops. Tripped on something.
Helena.
There's a body on the floor right there. You can jump down, please. Thank you. I believe hitting the gate switch to you. Yeah, pretty much here. Whoever's in front is going to go hit the switch. And the other person's just going to wait for the next trigger. We're going to meet Peter later on. He's an absolute...
He's a piece of work at the very
jackass.
least. Too late.
Yep, just a bit. I have done that so many times because it looks like you can fit.
Hey. Good. You made it. You two will have to cross that part of town to get to the.
This part's a
You'll have
little
to cross that
hectic.
part of town to get to the cathedral. Keep your lines open in case you run into
Yep.
trouble.
Helena, car!
No.
Get hit by a car? You must have just got stunned by it because I saw the red circle on you.
Everything's gone to hell. Morgan was right. Everything's gone to hell. Hurry. We don't have time to deal with them.
What the? I got like.
Did
Yeah.
the guy at the gate knock you back?
That was weird.
Ah. So there's a way like if you're facing backwards and you jump there, there is a way to skip that little cutscene. It's tight to get there. Yeah, I don't know how much you'll see Rack doing it, but you've seen me do it a couple times already. If you slide into a ledge that you're going to drop down, you can actually drop down a little bit faster. We're obviously not going for world record pace or anything like that here. So.
I'm also used to doing solo runs, and Leon is not the best character that I run. I typically run Jake, but Leon's a good time.
Yeah, my primary is Ada. I don't even know what my second most ran category would be. It's either this or Jake. I pretty much only run Chris when I do all campaigns runs.
I still have yet to try a Chris run. I don't even think there's any real tech in it other than for a co-op run. I'm gonna wait here.
Yeah, there's some tech in Chris. You can make Chris and Piers do a sweet dab at one point.
Also, lamest zombie right here. This looks like an angry dude.
Right? He looks like he looks like he has hypothermia too. You look at those purple lips. Alright, let's see how many times we get grabbed into it. I think I got grabbed twice in my PB. Oh, or none. Cool.
Up and over.
Right, how many times have you got there and then just jumped down instead of doing the partner command?
At least a couple.
I've done that. I think actually in the co-op run, all campaigns I did with Souls, I did that. Sometimes it just happens.
Right, I'm just waiting for Deal to open the door.
Leon, it's
He
open.
pushed me away.
Yep.
Leon. Leon.
So there's going to be a screamer dude showing up on top of that truck, and if we kill him at a specific moment, his scream will actually kill all the zombies around. So we'll try and do that.
Also, you can just get completely demolished.
And this is another thing
by a
that's...
car.
Ooh, damn it, I shot him in the wrong spot, so he flew away. Alright, there's two of us. We can kill zombies quickly. Just don't get wrecked by this truck. It is
I've been wrecked by that
insta-death.
more times than I can count. You got the gas.
Yeah, working on
Someone
it.
shoot the gas!
Ah,
We can blow these things to Kingdom Come! There's a gunshot.
if you're shooting at that, you can actually skip the cutscene. Back.
Oh, oh.
Just blew myself up
What
in
did you
celebration.
Nice work down there. Good news is, I got some folks coming
Alright,
for
I
me
don't know
in a
how
bus.
much was lost there, but we unfortunately can't just straight up pause the game during co-op,
Heard it on the radio.
so we just went into an area where we were safe. We did do a strat where we restarted from a checkpoint to reset enemies to specific positions to get faster kills.
Yeah,
like,
so the way that,
faster.
like, basically cabin area works down there is just, the first part is kill count. It'll set off a cutscene where, unfortunately, we didn't get to see Peter on stream. But that Peter guy that the woman in the train mentioned, he goes out being a jackass and gets himself killed. And then we restart after that cutscene, which causes fewer enemies to be there and spawn further away. So there's 3 enemies we need to kill. 2 of them we get with a grenade throw through that window Rack shot out at the start of it, and the other one is a bigger enemy that spawns on the other side.
Can't hold out here. Get into the next room.
The second part is proximity based. We just need enemies to be far enough away.
So right here we're going to be introduced to a new enemy. I don't recall if it has like a specific name. It's essentially just a giant mountain. What?
Yep.
It is down.
Batman down! Batman down!
Moving! Moving! This way! Come on! Moving! Moving!
Alright, open the door. I want flame grenades.
Y'all ain't bad with the fire!
I'm good.
Yep. And this bigger one, without a shirt, they're called Walker Supreme.
Right now we're just waiting for
Yep, for the bus to arrive. There it is.
Closest here, people! Can't get down the street! Closest here, people! Can't get down the street! Come on!
he wasn't doing anything on my
He
screen.
was doing his job very slowly.
And here we got one of the big guys blocking the bus. We just need to
Yep.
make him stagger a couple times.
It's only 3, by the way.
I know, I just like putting a bunch of bullets into him.
My favorite part of this whole sequence is the bus driver honking at the big dude as if he cares in the slightest.
Like, move.
He's so close to me! So go!
Alright. 41-minute chapter 1. That's world record pace right there.
Oh yeah, totally. If you do run this game, the IGT is what is used for the boards, and it doesn't count during like this section where you're rechoosing like your
Yeah.
skills and stuff.
So here it forces you back onto your handgun, so you have to switch back. A little annoying, but it's not the only place it happens.
Every time I run Leon, I always forget that it changes you
Yep.
to handgun here, and I get confused.
One thing you want to be careful about here too, it's usually not that much of an issue unless you've like used a whole bunch of grenades at this point. But all this handgun ammo on the ground, if you try to reload and you have any space in your inventory, you'll pick up ammo instead of reloading. So if you do have inventory space on New Game Plus, make sure you reload by just pulling the trigger on an empty gun
Are you okay?
instead of
Are you okay?
trying to reload by
Cutting through the cemetery.
square
to
or
reach the
X if you're on
cathedral.
an Xbox controller.
To reach the cathedral.
This way about.
So here we are in a graveyard. We're gonna be chasing a dog around to get the key that's on its collar. Scared me.
Ah, I did it too early. Didn't do that. Yeah, so I slid and placed this remote bomb earlier. That's going to be used to kill that dog Rack was talking about. So that way Rack can just run after the key and not have to worry about killing the dog as well. Hopefully it was in the right spot.
Yeah. If not, then I gotta go actually hunt the dog down.
There are worse things than chasing a dog through a cemetery.
Yep, I got
Yeah,
it.
it could be chasing us.
Through a cemetery.
So I can tell I got him because the red square that was on the screen disappeared, and is now replaced by a key.
Shit. All the times for it to be locked.
Take it easy. We'll figure something out, okay?
Take it easy.
Maybe there's
Figure
a
something
key.
out, okay? Maybe there's a key.
I'm moving like along the path so I can avoid falling into a grave by accident.
To that cathedral.
That's really easy to do if you don't know where those graves are. Now I get to just switch over to Rack's screen here and judge him. Yeah,
Just
you
wait
do
for
this
me.
by on a partner door. You just hold the partner button,
Hurry it up. Hurry it
or
up.
I can just spam messages at him to hurry up.
Hurry it up. Hurry it up. Hurry it up.
Let me tell you what I think of that.
Oh, well, hold on. Ah. I accidentally triggered the door. I wanted to do something else for the memes.
Thanks for that.
Oh,
There.
Leon, are you all right?
Thanks for that.
Leon.
Well, nothing broke.
You never know. Maybe at the cathedral.
Nothing broken anyway.
a few times in the run we get separated, but usually pretty simple to get back to your partner.
I like shooting that guy there in co-op, though I actually wasted time with the thank you, so don't think I needed to. Because Helena's path is a little bit shorter than Leon's there,
Thanks. You
but
coming to this cathedral
Rack's
with
right
me or
behind
what?
me, so it make a big difference.
Leon.
But killing that guy just gives me something to do. There's another fire grenade right here.
I see it. Hurry.
In
I see it. Hurry.
solo play, you really need
know
to worry
someone's
about
in there.
your
Yeah.
partner AI, because most of the time they'll
Yep.
stop to kill everything.
Look, it's just
So some things you can do is like be on a partner door to get them to keep moving instead of shooting. But yeah, your partner loves to fight everything. So we'll have to babysit another character very shortly, actually,
Church bells? Are you kidding
because
me?
she will try to shoot everything.
Here comes company. Get ready. Here comes company.
And this is another kill count segment, so we just need to kill so many things. Oh. Closer than I thought.
I'm not that far out.
Well, switching to a grenade, normally I do the last few kills by throwing a grenade over the fence, so I could be right by the door. But we killed enough. I just did something there that we hadn't really had the need to do yet, but for picking up items, if you slide into them, it skips the picking up animation.
We're not seeing here.
And what I did there is I had to read that sign before I could use that statue. And so I threw the fire grenade at the wall, so that way when I triggered the sign, it would immediately knock me out of it. In the same way that I got knocked out of the door animation earlier, and I knocked Rack out of that metal detector cutscene.
Question is, what are they for?
So, would you please? It kept turning me to you, because if you're not buying anything, that's what the partner button does.
I've had enough of these games. Let's go. I've had enough of these games. Let's go.
Now we get to play with statues.
Leon!
Yep. This part can be a little annoying, but it's...
There is a set sequence to them. The first one here, it's literally just one statue in the room.
Leon,
The next one, there's a whole
statues
bunch.
seems to shut them down.
Yeah, there is a set sequence. It's not one I've ever bothered to memorize, because I just don't run Helena all the time, or Leon.
We don't have time for this crap.
But if you watch runners like Solus Persona, they'll be on top of that.
You think this is gonna stop me? Just keep moving!
My thoughts exactly.
Just keep moving!
Wouldn't want to miss out on all the fun. Wouldn't want to miss out on all the fun.
Yeah.
Crap is one in this corner.
One thing you can do is, if you're hitting the statue while you get shot, the arrow will just go right through you. So I did that earlier, like when I hit that middle statue instead of the one to the left. This is a nice way to get out of some damage, because you do get knocked back if you get hit by these.
Like that. I just got hit.
Fun fact, these...
Like, if you're making it to a statue kind of slow as well, you can
Yeah.
slide to avoid a shot.
Okay, let's go.
Right after that, we have puzzles where we have to shine our laser onto certain spots in our doors.
Please, nicer. These little mirrors. This is the only spot the game forces your gun to have a laser instead of a reticle. You want right side again?
I'll take right. Yeah, I was about to say I'll take right.
Yeah. You want to use the laser in the game. It is slightly inaccurate. Nope, now I have. Got the last little spinning.
Oh, I thought I hit that one.
So here, I'm right up against the item, so I'm not going to do a slide, I'm going to do a roll, but as long as you're in one of those animations, you'll skip the pickup animation. See? Like that.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
I hope it was a door. Come on.
Now we get to be introduced to one of the most interesting looking enemies in the game.
And down it
Okay,
goes.
my screen just had a seizure.
Upwards gas!
Mine did too a little bit.
Upwards gas!
Let's go.
That was interesting.
I wish I believed God were looking out for us right now. I wish I
One
believed God. I think
is,
this panel and the numbers on the
210.
doors are connected. I think this panel and the numbers on the doors are connected.
That,
Oh,
yeah,
Did that
it got-
get you?
I didn't think the door was opening at first. This one's 021.
A fifth grader could bust out of here. You just have to punch in the numbers in the doors. You just have to punch in the numbers.
Where should we go this time?
It's open.
Cool. We found out, was it last night, that we can actually cancel that too early?
Leon.
I didn't know that was a thing.
yeah.
Wait, I remember this place. Deborah must be close. I remember this place. Deborah must be close.
Who? Who?
Please be okay. Please be okay.
Jerk. Nice. Enemies in this area like to jump out at you and slow you
Mom, where
down.
are you? Mom, where are you?
I disagree that my shot didn't kill him.
Getting kind of tired of you stringing me along. Getting kind of tired of you stringing me along.
We're running out of time.
Are you
I
gonna
will. Bear
Running
with
out
me a
of
little
time.
longer.
This one is 201.
see, Ada?
And he's not going to cancel me on this one. You should go, just hit that first switch right away.
Yep. Yep. On it.
Be waiting over here for the next one.
This is you have to hit these switches in like sequence, and we're gonna get cut off from each other.
Yep.
After I believe it's the second one.
And then let me know when you're at the third switch.
Everything has to be close.
Because what I want to do is try and jump down, and then Rat pulls the switch so that it happens during my falling animation. Oh,
Hitting this one
I said let me know when you're at the third switch. I didn't get to jump down.
Oh.
Oh, it's such a micro time save, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's something that's nice to try and do, is like overlap actions with other cutscenes so you don't have to wait for both of them. Oops. Got ahead of myself there. Yeah, so Helena always has to get thrown up there. That guy can be a jerk. They're just kidding.
Oh, what the heck?
Hope you didn't get burned too much.
Like I was standing, and the next thing I knew, I was on the ground. Like nothing hit me. I was just like on the ground, like I slid.
Finally. Come on.
Sounds about right. So sometimes in solo you get lucky here and the AI partner actually kind of keeps up. Other times that screaming guy up top will actually jump down. The doctor on the floor will hit you. Leon, neither of them are holding guns, yet their hands look like they were.
Why can't you fill me in yet?
Yeah.
You probably won't believe me. That's why I want to show you. And when I do, you'll have all the answers and proof you'll need.
Pretty soon we're coming up to the first like real boss of Leon's campaign.
You're right. It's only fair, I guess.
You may have noticed
Come on, Deborah.
she said Deborah was here, or Deborah must be close. Deborah is Helena's sister. And we're gonna go and try and help her out. There she
So
is.
here, if Leon's equipped with the knife, I think it's in this next part, he holds the knife like a handgun. And it just looks ridiculous.
You take care of her. Leave any hostiles to me. You take care of her. Leave any hostiles to me.
Yeah. So here,
Deborah.
on my side, we're just gonna watch
I'm gonna get you
Deborah's booty bounce up and down. It's pretty much all that happens here. This era of games, like, a bit RE5, but really Rev 1,
Leon,
RE6, and Rev 2 is kind of in Capcom's horny era. You can kind of see it right now based off of the design of Deborah, but you can really see it in her boss design. And the fact that you can panty shop Deborah.
It's blatantly obvious when we get to the boss.
Where are you?
So I got stuck on a zombie.
Can't tell me the position at all.
And also, best push animation right here. I suggest everyone try to push big old boxes this way. Nope, doesn't look like it'll hurt whatsoever.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, you're right over there. This guy broke the rule. He touched me.
I
he
tried
must
to
die.
kick him, but that was too far.
These walkways won't hold.
Excuse me.
We need to
Oh,
get to
that's
the
for
lower
fun.
levels. These walkways won't hold.
Sorry,
Alright, so Deborah transformed,
Get away from her!
and she is our boss fight.
Don't shoot, please!
So this Deborah boss fight is some major RNG.
Also,
It's the biggest reset point. Yep,
also Ada's here.
we get to babysit Ada.
Deborah, where are you? Deborah, where are you?
The different campaigns in this game, they intertwine. So, like, we're gonna be eventually coming across Chris and Pierre, Jake and Sherry, and Ada.
So this zombie here,
Here,
that's
don't get the wrong idea.
this zombie here I'm gonna kill. So Rack doesn't have to, and if neither one of us do, Ada will try. And we don't need her doing it.
Alright, waiting on Ada now. She's taking her sweet time getting over here. There she is.
So the goal here is all we need to do is bust the 3 glowing bulbs. So again, I'll take the left one. You can take whichever of the 2 you want. But here we're gonna shoot her when she feels herself up.
Alright.
That way she falls down and we can proceed with the fight. And Ada's gonna do whatever Ada's doing.
It's a nightmare. It can't be real.
You know, drop kick somebody.
Alright, that's all of them. I started aiming for the top one and then you got it and I was like, oh. So here, I just get to wait. Ada, do you plan on joining me?
The more they stay the same.
That was weird. And since we don't have partner damage on, friendly fire, I can't lower Rack's DA, but I can lower my own by blowing myself up. So that one bomb alone took me down to level 1 DA. This dying took me down to level 0 DA. Yeah, she will.
Ada should pick you up.
And if not, I put recovery 2 on so I recover faster. This is actually what you do as Ada as well, though you use her pipe bombs to blow yourself up. Now,
This is something I've never done in a run personally. Well, like I'm not used to co-op. I typically just do solo.
you would do this in Helena solo as well. Leon, you can't really do this here as Leon. You would do it in a later spot. Which, if we did have friendly fire on, is where I would be doing it as well. So we just, essentially, only one person has to waste remote bombs. Now, I really want to throw a flame grenade at Rack here, but he's busy, so I can't. Another place you can lower DA is with these wooden planks here.
This is what I'm going to be using to lower mine on.
And the way you actually lower DA is you have to lose an actual cube of health. So you can't just like take some damage, it has to, a full one of those 6 cubes has to go down. And going into dying lowers your DA a lot, which is why I was doing it. And here, this fight with Deborah really is just more ways to lower DA. Just get smacked by her some more. Like, that's all it's good for.
This is like a bit of an auto-thrower.
Like, you don't have to fight her here. It does no good. I think it just makes her go way faster. And really, like, who cares?
She just missed both of us when we were not moving. I think she was outright trying to hit Ada.
Be. Either you or Ada have the highest DA right now. So it's probably because she's aggroing. Hey, we finally both get hit by that. It's so hard to get both people to get hit by the wooden planks. And something a little disappointing, these zombies that just get ran over by the minecart, like these ones right up here, they add to your DA when they die, even though you had nothing to do with killing them. Yep.
And a little lane.
So, DA management in this game, as Ada's not too bad. As Leon, I found kind of annoying. Or, well, as Helena, at least.
And there, I didn't have to do anything. That was all on people. And that's the Deborah fight. So here we're going to swap to another skill set. With Rap was talking earlier about Breakout. We're going to be using that here because there is a ton of QTs. And, we can't be bothered. There's one other part where I'll be keeping Breakout on for a little bit longer, but then I'll be switching out of it.
I don't have to do that. That's the last of the 3 QT storms that Leon gets, but Helena doesn't have to participate in.
I get to fly
You're
a plane.
Leon, you get to crash a plane. What do you mean?
That's who that officially makes his part.
Yes. That's more likely. He doesn't fly or drive or anything. He crashes everything he gets into.
Does all this belong to Simmons?
Well, with that lab of his sitting right on top of us, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say yes.
So this Ada, can you trust her? Who does their decorating, I wonder?
Why is it the dead can ever stay dead?
So coming up here, I'm going to try and do another grenade skip. Oh, wait, we need to kill this guy. Get out of my way. Alright, so what I'm going to try and do is bank a grenade off of this pillar back here and kill the dude turning crank. Yep, yep. Otherwise, there's this really long tunnel Helena has to crawl through, and just, that takes forever.
There's writing on this door.
Yeah, so you bank it off this pillar right here.
Kith and kin. Simmons family tree. Kith and kin.
And now Rat gets to put his ring from Ada into the wall, onto the door.
Wait a minute. The ring Ada gave me. Wait a minute.
You may have caught it, like, right at the tail end of me skipping a cutscene. Ada throws a ring at me.
Bingo. Thanks for the gift, Ada. Bingo.
Oh, it's just a kill-a-hunt.
And
Right.
I'm gonna play with fire.
Really here, it's just stay alive. This is a spot you can do some more DA lowering, but it's kind of hard because you have to kill a lot of these guys so you don't get killed. And so your DA goes up a lot. So there's kind of not much you can do.
I don't care if it raises my DA much. It's just
Right?
a lot of fun to use to fire.
This is the chamber. See,
This is the chamber.
I believe it. I mean, it does have a lot of secrets. It's a chamber. Checks out to me. Okay. Oh, you have that. And here we're waiting for this dial on the door to get to the top for it to open. And I'll be trying to do another grenade skill. Look, when there's a joke like that and it just comes to your head, sometimes it just has to be said. That was the best.
Oh man, Clock Tower 3 is the blast, and it's a nice after party at the mom's house after.
So we're doing another grenade skip here. Oh, I pushed it too much. I have a tendency to get that one too early, so I tried to wait. And I waited too long.
Looks like we gotta get our feet wet.
Are you kidding me? What the hell was that?
There's our friend. It's a big fish.
Just ones who like to find a place flooded with warm water, you know? Just ones who like to find a place flooded with warm water, you know?
Alright, Rack, you gonna join me in going for one breath?
Sure.
Elena, take the high road. Elena, take the high road.
Yeah, I gotta wait for Deal to open that door. In the meantime, I'm gonna have some zombies swimming at me.
I just get to roll around with it.
working. Helena.
This is the beginning of QT hell.
Helena.
If you wouldn't mind tossing the grenade down at these idiots. Fine.
Helena. You okay? Helena.
Fine.
You okay? I'll cover you as much as I can.
Okay, Leon, go.
Cover you as much as I
Thank
can.
you.
Leon, I can't get through. Can you open it from your side?
You're welcome.
Hold on. Let me check.
Can you get through?
Hold on. Let me check.
Oh,
Yeah, it just wasn't letting me. Also, this guy's gonna be a problem, so let's
Can you get through now? Can you get
Yeah,
through
I'm
now?
good. Yeah, I'm good.
he's gotta wait on that to kill the dude to stop these spikes.
No way we're getting through that. No way.
Maybe there's a way to stop it.
So soon we're gonna get a message about having to find the crank.
Guess what? There's no crank
And
here.
that zombie spawns up here
Look for
on
it.
this bridge,
There's no guarantee it's even
up
in
by
here.
where Leon will be. So I'm just gonna chuck fire grenades up there and hope I kill the dude.
he always spawns
There
like
we go.
way over there.
I can tell he's dead when the reunite with your partner thing shows up. Fun fact, this crank right here, if I
Although
were
you
to
notice
turn
that
it,
I'm
will,
sliding and then I'm.
he'll wrap at those spikes.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I've had someone do that to me co-op playthrough.
But sometimes just
No,
was it soulless?
it was a casual one.
But every now and then you'll see us slide and then like slide a little bit on our backs. We're doing that to get like an extended distance on the slide.
Finally making it out of here.
Come on, let's keep moving.
Alright, time for the worst part of the run. And I say that full well knowing there's 9 minutes of walking at the beginning
Welcome to the center of the
of
earth.
chapter 1.
Welcome to the center of the earth.
Yeah. This also has some of like the most questionable like camera shots. Excuse me. Man, my dinner is not liking me. I apologize.
I promise you, we're not gonna let Simmons get away with all this.
Good. I won't rest until he's paid for what he did to Deborah. I won't rest until he's paid for what he did to Deborah.
Yeah, like right there. Why do you need to change that camera angle?
That rat's just gonna jump right over me, not even help.
Later. Later. Yeah, you got that. You're fine.
You can't run on bridges, by the way. Very exciting.
I'm gonna push this guy. Or not, I'm just gonna do that to him instead. Like, zombies that are on bridges, you can just, like,
Yep,
just
they
shove
just-
them off.
So this is actually another spot where if you use, yeah, right there.
Here's the-
If you use friendly fire, you can actually kind of shoot me up this spot here. But now all Rat has to do is keep them away from me. I will slip once, that's that's fixed. But any other time is the zombies grabbing.
Where is it?
If Rack feels so inclined, he can shoot stuff along the way for me here, because I'm pretty much running back to where he is anyway. But it's not really that big a deal either way.
I got my own stuff that I need to deal with as well, so I tend to shoot a couple things and then turn around and deal with
The biggest thing you want to
shot
shoot
me.
is the screamer dude.
Oh, you jerk.
So here, you want to walk along that first wooden thing. I slip on the second one. So you should be able to run the whole way from now on. This is the one I need to walk on. If Helena runs over that, she falls. You
I
walk
walked
close
on
to
this
the
one and
edge.
fell. Maybe.
Alright, good job, dude. You nailed it.
Run, Leon! Everything's falling
Alright.
apart!
It is RNG how many times you stagger and completely fall down. Rack fell there because I jumped into him, though.
It happens, and I got just taken
Yeah,
out by a
this
big
part
guy.
right here is just stupid. Really, though?
Oh, now I'm on fire. Neat. And I fell down.
Helena!
That was the worst RNG I ever had. Hello.
That part's just awful.
Alright, now we gotta do some
Yep.
swimming. Deagle mentioned one breath before. We're gonna try to get through this section without going up for air.
It's not so bad on co-op. Solo, your partner character, you can both be right at the end, and your partner character will just sit there and stare at you as you run out of oxygen, which is just amazing. But, I think it's if we get grabbed either one of us gets grabbed 3 times, we should go up for air.
Yeah.
Because when you get grabbed, it does, of course, waste time, but it also lowers your oxygen a bit, because the zombies do grab you and choke you.
I can't see where I'm going right
That's
now.
fun.
I'm gonna call that a grab for wasted oxygen purposes.
So if we get one more, we should, oh god, change directions. But we're just about at the end here, so should be good. Right.
I got grab.
We might be okay. We're basically at the end anyway. Hope we don't get grabbed by this thing. Cool.
There we go. We're good.
Yeah, they're hard to avoid, and it can be inconsistent between solo and co-op, depending on the strength of the connection. You might have to go above certain zombies, below certain zombies. Some zombies that you have to go above, you might have to go below on co-op.
Okay, now even more QTEs as we get dragged for quite a while underwater by this thing.
Rack will have a whole bunch here. I have 2. Yep.
Yeah, give that thing a nose.
Hey, those are men. My favorite moment of this is coming up here. There you go. Just standing in the shark's mouth. No big deal. I'm sure you can beat out its bite force.
Careful, that thing's
Elena
still
gets
around here.
I get spit out directly into the water. Elena lands on dry land.
I get to run around here and open up a gate for Rat.
Which I swear, like Leon should be able to like squeeze through this.
Leon, get out of there! It's coming!
I pretty much just need to shoot that thing 3 times. Though on the 3rd shot, I'm going to wait for Rat to turn around. As you turn around in the fleeing from the shark a whole lot faster than if I shoot him immediately. Leon turns so slow there.
There's also a zombie in this water.
Let me know when you've turned around.
Turn around.
Yep.
Whee!
So we'll let this guy get a little closer. Yeah, and the next one.
Oh, sorry.
Get closer. And the reason you want to let him get closer is this part here, he's going to start rushing, and we have to wait for him to get close enough for a QTE.
He's stuck.
That's why you let him get closer in the earlier part, because that takes forever. So here, I'm just going to get ready to shoot a barrel.
Aim for the dynamite! Aim for the dynamite!
Yep. Now back to the magnum. Yo, nice kill count.
Yes. Nice.
I don't need breakout for the first part. You do. Well, you need it later. I'll put breakout on in a bit for the hangar part. Not hangar. What is hangar? Whatever the cargo bay. I switched to Magnum. I disagree.
Get to the tail of the plane. Find out what's wrong. Get to the tail of the plane. Find out what's wrong.
Everyone calm down. Get in your
I think
seats
that's a
and stay.
stagger you can actually cancel with the slide. But I always forget where the staggers are in Leon because I don't really run it. Oh, good
can you
point.
slide here if you're not running?
Never mind. I know there's some staggers here you can cancel. While Rack's opening that door, I'm going to switch to my breakout set. Oh, why did you go that way, Helena?
I think we made it in time. I think we made it in time.
Shit! It's leaking that same gas!
We have to get rid of it. We need to open the
Yep.
hatch.
And out it goes. And out we go.
Who wins the race? Ah, Rack won.
I just banned the heck out of both buttons.
I actually wonder if the non-host partner has an advantage there, because I always beat Sulks when we do co-op runs.
Elena, we have to go.
And everyone on board's infected. Because that's what the nipple monster does.
I also like how the gas is clearly still here, and we're fine. Thank you. I'm sure that felt good.
This is why I can never sleep on planes. This is why I can never sleep on planes.
Yep, have fun.
And tumble down the stairs.
Jesus Christ, how much worse can this get? Jesus
When you
Christ,
open the
how much
hatch,
worse
you
can this get?
destabilize the plane by letting the pressure
And
out.
now I get to crash this plane with
So I
style.
switch back to my normal Magnum skill set here that powers it up by 100%,
I'm on it.
Okay.
and I just get to kill
Pilot to
zombies.
restore manual control. Then press the third button in the fourth row of the upper panel.
And Leon will keep breakout on here for
Okay. Now pull the
those
lever on the
QTs.
right-hand side. Okay. Now pull the lever on the right-hand side.
Pull off.
Leon, pull the throttle. Pull up.
How many levers does it take to fly this thing? Almost there.
Alright, successfully crashed. Let's go.
Alright, so I'm going to be changing my skill set again to one that takes away my reticle, but gives me an extra 50% strength.
That skill's called Shooting Wild, and I have no idea how runners can use that. Like, I need my reticle in order to
Yep.
like correctly aim.
Us, this guy
Just something you get used to.
Take it from us. This guy's indestructible. Get the hell out of here.
And so now we're encountering
There's
Jake and
Nixon
Sherry.
over here. Alright, so fun fact, I've already done enough damage to him Now we're just waiting on Leon and Sherry to do what they're doing. I'm just pushing stuff off because I got nothing better to do.
Now we're Leon the mechanic.
You fought this thing before and you're still breathing?
Let me know when the bus is about to come out so I don't get run over.
Yeah, I just got it turned on. So.
You're not entirely sane, are you?
So now he's going to be running over to the bus side.
How is he still
And,
standing?
Don't get me started. But maybe the four of us can stop it once and
Gonna
for all.
change his weapon up here.
The four of us can stop it once and for all.
Carry around as fair.
That's it. That's the power of shooting wild.
Leon, do you read me? Leon, do you read me?
So I like switching to the AR for this part. Coming up here. Oh, sorry.
Sherry said
I
she's
forgot
meeting
this part
Simmons
was
in the
first.
Kuhn Lung building. The first thing you're gonna need to do is
That
cut
was-
through the
Yep.
outdoor market up ahead.
So,
Cut through the outdoor
Here,
market up ahead.
normally we'd be going around collecting 3 keys, and we'd being introduced to a new enemy. But for Leon, he can actually do it out of bounds.
What was that?
That we're going to attempt to do.
Ah, great. 3 separate locks.
Jesus. Alright. Let's just figure out a way to open it.
Now, during practice, I've managed to get this
Right.
first try, so that's
And in
probably
my
not gonna
solo
happen.
practice run, I also got it first try. So, but
And we're gonna lure this new enemy over to a corner and use it to cut
and
through
it
a
is
wall.
actually easier, I believe, for Leon to do it in co-op, so that's why Rack will be doing it. Either person can do it,
Well, this one is different.
but it does seem easier for Leon to do it.
That's a new trick. That's a new trick.
I'm gonna just wait around here for him to get closer. Oh, he's throwing
You going?
something.
I'm kind of like stuck anyway.
He's coming.
I'm hoping this is okay.
Well,
Nope.
Pop a restart here.
Yeah, get in the corner, please.
Well, that looks good.
I don't think I got it again.
Oh, you were in on my side. Ah,
Not on my end.
where is he? There he is.
I think he's throwing his
Yeah.
hand. Yeah, he's throwing his hand.
Huh.
His hand just tried to get me and totally missed.
With his other hand, too.
Oh, no, his hand's hitting me right now. Oh, this is actually looking better. Alright, I'm out. And
Really?
I'm back in. I just popped right back
Oh,
into
you
bounds.
still show
yeah.
out for me. Okay.
No, I'm inbounds.
Interesting.
It put me through like a door that we normally would have to open. So it put me next to one of the keys that we would normally have to get.
That's why. So you were still on the other side of the wall. I just couldn't see where on the other side of the wall you were. Put your stupid hand out of here. Alright, he's coming.
Yeah, if I tell this one more time, do you want to give it a try? Okay. Doesn't look good.
Oh,
No. No. Damn it.
good to go. It's a bit of a finicky trick here. Sometimes it works really good. Other times it's this.
Sometimes it's this.
Well, I do it by just... Okay.
He threw his hand already.
I do it by just rolling into this corner. Helena, I think, needs to be left-handed for this. And then I stand up right when he's about to grab. Yep.
Go and punch.
Cool. Got it. Yep.
It looks like you're
So
out.
then we just kind of run
Alright,
around the map here. And we cut in on the other side of the door. So right here. Right. And then as soon as I can, I'm going to pop a checkpoint restart to bring Rack in here. And that's it.
And I think that might
Yep.
still be faster than getting all the keys. Like, of all the
and that was
messes
still
we had,
faster. Yeah.
I mean.
Not by that much at that point, but it was still faster. And,
Yeah.
like, don't be fooled by the fact that, like, I got it first try and Rack didn't, because when we did practice the other night, that was me doing what Rack was doing, and Rack got it first try.
We've got to make it to that elevator. Run!
So, it's just finicky. Sometimes it works great for you, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
And, again, with this game, all things co-op become just jankier. Slide into you.
It appeared right in my face.
Alright, we're gonna do a checkpoint restart here to bring the AI closer. I don't know if you could hear them, but Chris and Jake are on the other side. Oh, sorry, Chris and Jake. Why did I
Chris
say
and
Jake?
Piers. Yeah.
Yeah, Chris and Piers are on the other side. And you would do the same thing in the Chris run as well, to bring Leon and Helena closer. You want QTEs again?
Don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't like the look of it. Don't know. And I don't like the look of it.
So here we're gonna be trying to
It's locked.
pretty much hack this door. But while that's going on, there's gonna be some Roombas going between these two rooms with
Do you want
explosives on them.
QTEs or Roombas?
I'll do
You're at the
QTEs.
computer. Over there. Chris is the one who uses the box. So actually, fun fact, this part is always faster as Chris, because you can immediately rip off the panel and start hot wiring it. Whereas here we have to wait for essentially permission from Hunnigan to start.
the lock open for you, but the security's pretty tight. I'll keep trying to hack it, but see if you can bypass it manually.
I'll try to get past the security. You take care of our little friend.
Security breach detected.
So this first cutscene here is always scariest because if a Roomba's getting close, I have no ability to do anything about it.
Security breach detected in room 0. Security breach detected. Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected in room 1. Security breach detected.
Oh, nice.
Security breach detected in room 0. Security breach detected. Security breach detected in room 1. Security
Wow.
breach disengaging lock.
I was like, how far ahead of the dialogue did we get?
Clear. Let's go after her.
So yeah, that went really well.
Stop right there!
you get it, there's a slide cancel around the next corner, right before she throws the smoke grenade.
I tried it.
Yep.
Slightly too late.
Both of those are cancelable.
Friend likes to play hard to get. She always been like this? Hard to get. She always
And I think you were caught in a cutscene at one point, right? After the smoke grenades?
I've got it. Cut her off.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Very
So
slight.
that was one of those situations I was talking about where one person gets a cutscene and the other doesn't.
Leon, Helena, come in.
That's why I got to
If
keep
Sharon
running.
Intel is on the money, Simmons should be just up ahead. Be careful.
Leon, are you really sure you're
Oh.
okay with this?
Thought that was a partner
Leon,
for some
are you
reason.
really sure you're okay with this?
Always has been. Our
You
target
don't
is
regret not
Simmons.
following me, do
Always
you?
has been.
You don't
We'll have to
regret
worry
not
about
following
Ada
me,
later.
do you?
Right now, we need to focus on Simmons. Right now, we need to focus on Simmons.
All right.
I think it is. I think you absolutely should play an RE game.
The Resident Evil games are a fun time. The later ones, like 5 and 6, I would suggest playing with a friend. But like,
We
you
can't
can't
let
really
him
go
escape.
wrong with most of the titles,
We can't let him escape.
or at least like the most of the numbered titles.
I mean, I enjoy RE6 solo. Not so much Chris, but Ada is designed to be played solo. So if you're going to do, I don't know, it's kind of weird. I want to say start with that, but most of the story in that makes no sense unless you've played the other ones. Because originally Ada was actually an unlockable campaign. And they decided to change that for reasons.
Let's get some distance when we have the chance. Too close. Let's get some distance when we have the chance. Damn you both! I'll kill you with my bare hands!
Right, so here we're gonna run till the red herb, basically, in the next car. So right here could be good. He's gonna rip off this door. And there's actually no point in shooting him here, because he doesn't take damage down here.
Should be able to get up top this way.
But up top he does take damage.
He's too fast. He needs to attack from both sides.
Yeah,
This is always a fun animation.
Simmons deserves it.
There's a running section for me that's particularly annoying coming up right now. Because I have to run away from Simmons and avoid some of those crates that are on that other train while running at the
Yeah.
camera.
So I'm gonna make sure I have my reticle background here. Because I can shoot him and stun him here. Cool. Shooting him here does nothing as far as I can tell. Alright, that's it. He is dead. now, hopefully, we don't crash the train.
Yeah, because this next part, we have to shoot him while he's running, and it can be really finicky on if we actually get hit or not. And if we don't hit him by a specific
He
point,
pretty much
we
does
die.
that to our train. Cool, that's it. I do like how the train crashes anyway. And somehow we're okay.
Maybe he's moving just slightly
Yeah,
slower.
right.
That makes us live.
Echo team to HQ. Come in. We're escorting civilians in Tachi to safety. We're escorting civilians.
And that's pretty much the last time you're going to see me
I don't
use
know.
the AR.
But we did what we could. Let's go. But we did what we could. Let's go.
Hey, you! Stay in the line!
Yeah, from here on out, it's essentially the Magnum. Well, it's been the Magnum almost the entire way through, but every now and then we'll switch weapon for whatever reason.
Why are we evacuating? Why are we evacuating?
That is the skill set.
Alright, so even though we took out Simmons there, still a lot going on. Like, apparently they just spread the virus all throughout China. Right, like during
Yep.
the cutscene we just skipped.
Over there! Hey, need to evacuate! Come on!
Yo, buddy.
Of the C virus in the gas.
We're moving in.
The C virus in the gas.
So, there is some coughing from the gas we can skip here by sliding, and I missed it. I have a
Don't go near the...
I feel like
good habit of
I feel like if we try to skip that and we fail, we can just die. Because this
Yep.
gas can turn you into a zombie. And it's a long animation.
You okay? What's it like out there? All I can see
Like
is
my
the ship's
first
going.
playthrough,
I don't
trying to
think
get
that's
like
the half of it.
unlockables and see if there's any ammo down here, I actually died.
oh yeah, trying to
because
get
of the
that metal
gas.
down there is really hard.
Hold on. I'll get it open. Hold on. I'll get it open.
There's a nice difference here between solo and co-op. Solo, you actually have to kill some of these zombies up here. Co-op, you can rely on your partner being smart enough to just run to the door and ignore the zombies.
It's just outside. Go! Go! Hurry! Just outside.
Yeah, that horde of zombies you saw Raph run by. AI will try to fight them.
I can't count the number of times. Yeah, can't count the number of times I was waiting for Helena.
So
there
I
in
just
my
toss a
runs.
flame grenade and call it a day.
Hang on. All right. Hang on.
And now we got an auto scroller for a little bit. We take a nice drive through China.
So my favorite thing about this is Leon has first-person perspective here.
Charlie, change of plans.
But Helena
Tachi is prohibited. Retreat
is beside
to
herself.
Tachi is prohibited. But Echo Team is still in there. They need us. Fall back. That's an order. Still in there. They need us.
hmm
We can't
I wish I could look back and
Right.
see it as Leon, but I can't.
Damn it. Where's getting more men in there? Damn it.
This is bad.
So the yield signs
Right.
give way. Is that a QR
Maybe.
code? There's a QR code on that street
I
sign.
didn't even pay attention.
That wasn't like a Chinese
Nice.
symbol. That was a QR code. Yeah, right now we're just waiting for this drawn out
Yep.
cutscene to end.
I wish you would turn on the windshield wipers there.
Yeah, just oh.
Were QR codes even a thing in 2011, 2012? I think they might have like just been becoming a thing.
That's why I was like confused. Like, it probably is just like a Chinese symbol, and I'm just ignorant. But it looked like a QR code.
I mean, there's a lot of pixels there.
Be careful, all right?
That or it's supposed to be a picture, just did not come out very well.
Echo Team, come in. Is anyone there? Echo Team, come in. Is anyone there?
I was just trying to look around and find
Yeah,
something to talk about. I like spotted that.
Leon, it's
So we're gonna skip a cutscene and Ada. There's Ada in a helicopter, and we're just gonna say bye.
So that's a really annoying part in the Ada run, because Leon and Helena want to fight every single zombie there. So you have to try and kill as many as you can. I always forget to slide through that right there. Because I'm always worried about holding A and checking that dead body, which is a super long cutscene.
Did you attack
They
either of
must
those
have
two
tripped each
zombies, or
other,
did
so I
they
did
just
good
trip
damage. You go ahead and jump down. I'm gonna try and take out all but like 2 of these zombies with the fire grenade. The ones you'll want to kill is the one like right in front of you when you jump down, and there's a dude on top of a car.
Yes, just keep moving in that direction.
Yep.
Yes, just keep moving in that direction.
Yeah, 'cause he smashes the gate when all 5 of those zombies die. Actually,
Like, I know this is like a cool action scene, but I really don't like running at the
Yeah.
camera in games like
how
this.
do you like Crash Bandicoot when it makes you do it?
Over here!
Those levels were so frustrating. So coming up here is actually one of the things where it's faster to be Helena. Instead of Leon shooting this zombie off of Helena, like you have to do it solo, Rack's just gonna ignore me and let me push him off. Because my QTE is faster than trying to aim at that zombie and shoot it like 2 or 3 times, I think it is.
I'm probably gonna switch the brake out here, but that's fine.
this thing isn't gonna hold up much longer.
So I get the privilege of crashing yet another. What was the helicopter instead of a
It's a
full-blown
vehicle.
plane?
He has to crash it. It's the rules of the Resident Evil universe.
Hold on!
I love the freeze frame when you hit the building before it transitions.
Yeah. It's much more apparent in co-op just because of the lag between the players, but I believe it's there for like a split second on solo.
Put your magnet. Yep. I was just saying, don't forget to put your magnet back on.
Something doesn't feel right. Something doesn't feel right.
Alright, and I mentioned that we took out Simmons. That was not true. That was a lie.
So I'm gonna run over
There he
here.
is.
I'm actually going to shoot the sparrow as soon as he transforms.
And he transforms into a dinosaur. It's a dinosaur.
That barrel will knock him down as soon as possible, and he takes more damage in this form here. By the way, he's already done HP-wise for this first phase. We probably have to shoot him like once or something. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell happened.
Glad to see you're safe. Speed up!
You gotta love how in games like this, they, like, blatantly, like, put their weak spot in front of your face. Like that giant eyeball.
Resident Evil and their eyeballs as weak points.
Here it comes. Get ready.
Also, Ada's here again. She's in the background in her helicopter shooting the crap out of him.
Also, fun fact here, he doesn't even have HP here. Like, we're not depleting a health bar. This is a scripted sequence. We pretty much just are keeping him away from us.
And Leon was in a vehicle, therefore it must explode.
So I'm gonna use
I think we picked them off.
that. Alright. And this should be a one-cycle phase 2. Or 3, if you want to count that auto-scroller.
Yep.
Not a bad fight.
Here we got a bunch of QTEs and then some fighting and then QTEs again.
Yep.
Wouldn't recommend looking down.
Wasn't planning to.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but if I go faster than you, isn't that like initiative?
I think you do bump into me.
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen again.
Forget how it happens.
Fingers crossed that doesn't happen again.
I'm pretty sure you have to catch me if you bump me off.
He's still alive.
And we see Ada in the background fighting Simmons right now.
Ada!
She went up.
Hurry! Not quite.
You're going down, Simmons. You're going down, Simmons.
Oh. Ada's punching him on the floor.
I'm trying to hit the random zombies around here.
So you are going to have to catch me here.
Always be stuck with the... Watch out!
Yeah, that one.
That's automatic.
There is a way to reboost that fall distance.
No, I mean I don't have to do a QTE is what I mean.
Yeah, there is a way to reduce that fall distance by just having Helena stop at a certain point. I forgot what it was.
Ada, you can hear me. Shoot him now.
So this part's something in the Ada run, because you're trying to blow yourself up to lower DA there, whilst also protecting them climbing. Time for me to play sniper.
Ada, can you hear me?
I like doing it from this side.
I won't like this.
Oh, okay, he's already at minimum HP.
Come on, wake up. Come on, wake up. Really, Ada. I know you can pull through this. We both can.
He's like shooting.
He deserves it.
Yeah.
I was just resting my eyes.
Shouldn't sleep on the job.
Leon just shrugs off getting shot in the back by a bunch of bone spurs. No big deal.
Why are you laughing, sir? Anyway, he should be done.
She took that away
when
from
she
me.
just comes flying out of nowhere and is like, nope, mine. I love that. It's hilarious to watch.
Yeah.
From downtown.
Leon.
I want to punch Simmons.
I have literally nothing to do here. So I'll go break some boxes.
I'll pass. I'll pass.
Can't always get what you want, Simmons.
Also on my screen, it looked like Ada just like teleported to that spot.
Sounds like an Ada thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah, even after all of that,
Oh,
Simmons isn't dead yet.
You're finally gonna get what's coming to you, Simmons.
you have a much better angle on him than I do. From there.
Now, go! Now, go!
Man.
That's what we thought last time. That's what we thought last time.
We've got to get to that helicopter.
Have to get to the chopper.
And the sooner the better. And the sooner the better.
Hello? Okay.
Would you like
Wouldn't let me
accidentally
jump
run
over the
into
bridge.
something? Huh.
Up you go. Up you go.
Oh yeah, by the way, he's a giant fly now.
Because that hasn't been a thing in Resident Evil yet, so
So
fly.
it feels a
Get
boss.
me out of here.
Got it.
Get me out of here.
Got it.
Right, play rough, huh? Okay. Whatever you're doing, it's working. Okay. It's working.
Yeah, it's like I have nothing to do here.
Ah,
other than
you have something to do.
unload into them.
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
let's
look
get warmed up
over there.
Thank you.
Just trying to help.
Lena, what's going on?
Hold on! I'll take care of it! Hold on! I'll take care of it!
Oh. And
Thank
just
you,
making
Matt.
sure you're warmed up for the final boss fight. There's literally nothing else to do, so why not have some memes?
Matt, we gotta get to the helicopter. This is Matt. We gotta get to the helicopter.
I like that there. It doesn't matter which one of us gets to that spot.
Yeah.
During the cutscene, we're both going to be over there.
Need to wait on him to blow himself up.
Yeah.
Convenient lightning.
You want to get the lightning rod? Or...
At the moment,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The zombies get to you. Alright, so we got time coming up shortly.
so that'll come up pretty much as soon as I think there's a screen where it splashes the logo, and then once it hits the results screen is where time ends.
Alright, just let me know.
Alright. Oh, there it is. It wouldn't let me hit B. It wouldn't. Also, there's a rocket launcher right here, so you'd assume you'd have to use it to get the final shot on Simmons. You don't have to.
Our magnums do way more than enough damage. It might.
I think a knife will work.
Aww. For the memes.
Let's
Oh,
get
I
out of here.
missed.
Let's get out of here.
So, very shortly, we'll be time as soon as we skip all this nonsense.
And one more cutscene
Fine.
and
Oh, I guess the logo
Fine.
isn't in this one.
We smashed that estimate too. Even with the little tech
Nice.
issue that we had.
really.
Not too bad, not too bad.
Alrighty. And that was Resident Evil New Game Plus
Yep.
co-op
Good
Amateur
time.
Leon.
Well, thank
I think
you
a nice way
both
to-
of you to, ending out the stream.
Pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
The entire
Thank you for
marathon,
having
day
us.
3. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna go on a little raid. And then, hope to see you at a future event. So, make sure you give both
Thank
of them a follow. I will drop their Twitches in the chat below. I can get to that right now.
And I want to say thank you to everyone who
Yes.
donated to the Trevor Project. Everyone for tuning in and watching the runs, all the runners for taking the time to perform the runs for everyone to enjoy, and for everyone in the like the staff of FTLG for running everything as smoothly as possible.
A good time over here. Enjoyed the show.
What? Does this tag you automatically? Am I? Oh no, it does not. You know what? I will just throw the link there. Give me a second. It won't delete. I think both of you had multiple runs, right? I know Raclesis, you had 5, right?
Yeah, I had one on Friday, 2 yesterday.
First one was right before
And I
Rat's
think
first
Deagle,
one.
you had 2.
Did Ancient Stone Tablets, the Zelda Link to the Past sequel.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go. I think my runs progressively got better from dying in Resident Evil 1 up to this run.
209's not too bad.
Are you going to keep your
Alright,
promise?
cool. Let's find somebody to raid. Quickly. I think I saw Gala right before you guys. I was streaming. It appears she's not.
That's fair, kid.
So, let's see. Let's find somebody from Resident Evil. Do you know anybody? You have anybody that
Let's see who's on right now.
from the community? Because I know the Resident Evil community is a huge community, so.
Oh yeah, with the amount of games in it, it's massive. Let's see. Bach is on. Dan's Survival's doing some Resident Evil 4 remake speedruns.
Alright, we can go with that.
Yeah. Alright. So
If you-
Dan's _ survival.
And, okay, perfect. We are going to go raid, and then that shall be it for us. Thank you all for a wonderful, wonderful marathon. And thank you all for your donations to the Trevor Project. So, see you next marathon.
Take care. Have a good one.
Alright, take care, everybody.